We are in Florida on our vacation, and normally I do not work on my vacations, but it's raining outside and there's nothing else to do. Yesterday we couldn't help but notice that we passed 3 thrift stores, so why not go check them out? If you're a thrift enthusiast or simply curious about what Florida's thrift scene has to offer, you're gonna love this video. I'm a little too far from home to take anything with me, but I'm gonna show you what to look for and what you can create with these items that you find. The first thing I notice is this sweet little end table, and you can usually find these single ones in thrift stores all of the time, and look what they can become. These are currently retailing for almost $400 on this site, and since it's just a single piece, you can go with a more vibrant color like they're showing in these peaches or greens. It creates a cute little statement piece for the bedside or next to your couch. This is a really easy flip, and like I said, you can find these single end tables pretty much in any thrift store. These 2 smaller coffee tables were on final sale for $29. They're solid wood and they were in really great shape. And currently, World Market has a really cute set of these listing for a whole lot more than $29. This is a pretty easy technique that can be created with a whitewash or a tan wash and a good polyurethane to ensure that no glass marks or watermarks will ever get their way through these tables. This can be easily turned into that $400 look that you see on the screen, and that's a pretty good deal for $29. This Goodwill had a few couches that looked a bit worn out, but these side tables and matching TV stand really caught my eye, probably because I've seen something very similar online. Okay, so stay with me now, but I think that these could look very close to the Pottery Barn Sausalito cane cabinets that are really on trend at the moment. A little bit of black or white paint and you keep those rattan sections brown and you've got a really close duplicate to this Sausalito set, where just the TV cabinet alone retails for around $800. Next up is this Victorian style tall boy dresser on sale for $45. This one's pretty beat up, but all the drawers are in really decent shape and the hardware is still original to the set, which I love. It looks like somebody's painted this previously, but take a look at this beautiful find from Etsy, where just a little bit of black paint and some gold gilding wax on the handles and you've got something extremely similar to this gorgeous tall boy. Who wouldn't want this piece in their home? It is simply stunning. Great job to Shabby Roots Boutique on this one. It is a stunner, and you can see how the one that I've shown you in the thrift store can become this look. This textured vase was on sale for $5. You saw me recently transform another vessel into the latest Pottery Barn lookalike textured trend, and this is oh so simple. I took some Krylon stone spray paint to give it a good chunky texture, and I could have stopped there if I liked that look, but I took it just a little bit further and took some black paint with baking soda mixed in to bring out a stoneware look that is perfect for my entryway table. Be sure not to miss that glassware section in your thrift stores. These vases are very in style right now. If I just take off that silver cord wrapping around the top and put a cute little eucalyptus single stem in, and you will have a beautiful staging piece at a very inexpensive price, just like this one. Right across the street from the Goodwill was another donation center called Haven House. All of my stops today are right off Highway 30A on the Gulf side of Florida. This is a very cute sort of sleepy town that has a lot of Airbnbs, and most of these thrift stores had a ton of very gently used furniture at really great prices. It is definitely worth the trip if you live close to this area. I love looking for headboards at thrift stores, and they usually have a really great selection. Just make sure that you've got all the pieces before you leave. I think every single headboard in our home currently is from a thrift store. They are the perfect pieces to refinish. This vintage set had every single matching piece to it, and even the mirror was still intact. That's a really hard find. The vanity was all there, the bed frame, and the matching dresser. What a beautiful find. I wish I would have gotten the price on this one, but somehow I missed that. This next piece, even though it's manufactured furniture that you kind of see everywhere, if you're looking to fill a home with a nice item that's going to last you for a while, this one would definitely fit the bill. These teal pieces can easily be painted any color that'll match your decor, and you'll have a really nice looking family room set. This was all marked together for under $300. This was another great find, 2 nightstands and a tall boy dresser, all listed for under $300. Look how close this is to this rooms to go set, where just the 6-drawer dresser alone is listed for almost $3,000. You can see by the looks of this rooms to go set how you can refinish it, that painted on wood tone that's so very popular right now, or obviously you can make it any color that you'd like to suit your home. But again, a thrift store find for under $300 for the entire set. This thrift store had some really beautiful dining room tables that did not need anything done to them, and they had really great prices. Both of these tables I would have just loved to have taken home. These high back chairs were absolutely spectacular, and the fabric was in really great shape. I don't find things like this very often close to my house. How do your local thrift stores compare to these northern Florida finds? Let me know in the comments below. My second favorite thing to check out in thrift stores besides the furniture is the glassware. There's always something unique and different in that section, and this store did not disappoint. Somebody had a fun bachelorette party, that's for sure. I also love looking at the mugs, especially when I'm on vacation, because there's usually always something that has the name of where you're visiting, and that makes a really cute memento to take home for just a few bucks. We really hit the jackpot when I found this Florida restore. I love the way that the store was set up. They had everything staged as if it was already a room so that you could see the pieces all together and what they look like. Again, never miss out on the headboards. There are always so many cute ones in these restore shops. This tall boy dresser was a really good find. I think it was marked right around $300. It's a Kroller, which is an excellent brand, definitely solid wood with the dovetail drawers. I would not paint this one. This is actually pretty perfect just the way that it is. And you can see on Etsy what these list for as is. This 1940s mahogany dresser, they are just gorgeous in person, and this one was in perfect shape. Now this dresser, on the other hand, is just begging for a makeover. This mass-produced factory finish flat front dresser, you've watched me create so many of these this year on my channel, and this is how I would currently rework this one. Adding the fluting to the front of the drawers and keeping with those natural wood tone colors, this flat front dresser could become quite the stunner and sell really well with that updated look. I also thought this was a pretty beautiful set as is. However, I would not have grabbed that tall media cabinet as those are pretty dated at this point. But they did have the dresser and the 2 end tables, and to take all 3 of these home was right around $500. That's a pretty good deal for this set, and with the natural wood look and the caning being so in style, it's pretty spot on for a classic bedroom set. Now, it would not be Florida if we did not find some wicker furniture. The seashell details, I found a lot of this throughout the store. They also had a lot of big china cabinets and media cabinets, which do not sell well for me in my area. But one thing that I really liked about this restore is that they showed you the prices that they found online for these identical pieces. And whoa, this guy here retails for over $4,000. And then they list what the resales price was, which is obviously very different. Again, with these staged rooms, I am telling you, if you need couches, this is the place to go. They had so many pieces that were in great shape and a lot of furniture that could just be used as is. No fancy makeover needed. Every restore has a markdown day where sticker colors go on sale, so I encourage you to go into your local restore and see what those days are, and then go back and shop your favorite pieces at the discounted rates. I sometimes can get mine close to 90% off. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these bed frame deals at your local thrift stores. Bed frames at restores can be anywhere from $15 all the way up to about $75, but that's still a really great deal. I think every piece of that wicker set that we saw earlier with the seashells is here. I know you can do something with these. I'm seeing these arched bed frames like this one all over websites right now for sale. This one's from Serena and Lily, listing for over $2,000. And you guys, it's pretty much this exact bed frame. Just take that seashell off of there and you've got this identical look. This stuff is back in style and it's just sitting down there at your restore. Take the shell off and there you go. You've got this bed. And my absolute favorite thing to grab from thrift stores are the entryway tables. These are hot sellers for me, and pretty much everybody seems to have one of these in their home these days. You've watched me flip a few of these this past year as well, and they are always hot sellers for me, and they sell in less than 24 hours usually once I post them. They are always worth picking up. That concludes my Florida thrifting adventures. I didn't intend to work on vacation, but when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. I hope that you found this very intriguing and got some great ideas of what you can do with some of those pieces just sitting around in thrift stores. So go check out your local thrift stores and see what you can create and redesign for your own home, and keep that stuff out of the landfills. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that this is great content and it'll push it out to more people, so I really appreciate that. I've got some great exciting videos coming up to round out our 2023 year as we look back on some of our most successful and highest sold pieces. So be sure to join me next time at Lemons to Lemonade Furniture.